Greetings. I am Dr. Melanie Schemberger, President of the Murray State University chapter of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. Today, we celebrate excellence. We gather to initiate worthy individuals into the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. These students have been chosen on the basis of their superior scholarship. We are pleased and proud that each has chosen to become part of a century-old community of scholars and professionals that includes individuals who have distinguished themselves in positions of leadership and whose careers have been characterized by their achievement. Our members have served in the White House, the Congress, even in the Supreme Court of the United States. They have won Nobel Prizes, Pulitzer Prizes, and numerous other national and international awards for service and achievement in their chosen fields. Phi Kappa Phi is proud to include among its membership thousands of women and men who, for more than a century, have sought to make a difference in the communities where they live and work. The Society's values are conveyed in its motto, "Let the love of learning rule humanity." Our mission also states clearly who we are and what we do: to recognize and promote academic excellence in all fields of higher education, and to include the community of scholars in service to others. Phi Kappa Phi standards are unsurpassed and second to none. We seek to reward excellence wherever it can be identified in any institution that has a chapter of the Society. By virtue of its interdisciplinary nature, Phi Kappa Phi elects its membership from all academic fields within the university. Dr. Renee Pfister, our chapter treasurer and Murray State University's executive director for strategic enrollment management, as well as professor of mathematics, will offer a brief history of our society, including membership details.
The bylaws of the Murray State University chapter of Phi Kappa Phi, operating within the framework of the Society's bylaws, specify certain conditions to be observed in electing persons to membership. These conditions are summarized as follows. Senior undergraduates shall be in the upper 10% of their class in each college or division. Juniors are drawn from the upper 7.5% of their class. Graduate and professional students who have completed one full year of study and are in the upper 10% of all candidates for graduate or professional degrees also are eligible for membership. Faculty, administrators, professional staff, and alumni who have achieved scholarly distinction also qualify for membership. It is fitting that candidates about to be initiated into Phi Kappa Phi know certain facts about the Society. In 1897, Marcus L. Uron, a student at Maine State College, now the University of Maine, proposed to his professor an honor society built upon a broad base and with wider purpose than any in existence at that time. At the request of college president Abram Harris, Uron drafted a constitution and set of bylaws for such an organization. Uron and Harris, assisted by interested professors, succeeded in organizing the Lambda Sigma Eta Society, an academic honor society open to superior students regardless of academic discipline. 10 students were elected to membership that first year. After Uron's graduation, President Harris assumed the responsibility for promoting the society. In 1900, with strong support from the presidents of the University of Maine, Pennsylvania State College, now Pennsylvania State University, and the University of Tennessee, the society became a national organization. In the same year, the society was renamed Phi Kappa Phi, from the initials of 3 Greek words of its adopted motto. Today, there are more than 325 chapters of Phi Kappa Phi, ranging from Maine to the Philippines and from Alaska to Puerto Rico. Dr. William Mulligan Jr., immediate past president of our chapter, will now explain the symbolism associated with Phi Kappa Phi.
The badge of the society is a globe against the background of the sun, whose rays form an expansive corona and radiate in a number of symmetrical and equal concentrations from behind the globe. These signify equivalence among the various branches of learning and represent dissemination of truth as light. Encircling the globe is a band containing the Greek letters Phi Kappa Phi. It symbolizes a fraternal bond that girds the earth and binds the lovers of wisdom in a common purpose. The seal of the society features the badge at its center. The badge is surrounded by a crenellated line that represents the battlements and walls of ancient Troy. In the space between this line and the periphery of the seal appear 3 stars just above the badge, one for each of the 3 original chapters. Below the badge is the phrase, founded in 1897. The ribbon of the society is a meander pattern that is common in ancient Greek art and symbolizes the classical features of the society. The first word of the Phi Kappa Phi motto is philosophia, with Fi as in fee, not file. For historical reasons, the society translates this Greek word as the love of learning. The second word of the motto is krateto, a verb meaning to rule. In our motto, the word has the form of a strong exhortation that calls on us to let the love of learning rule. The last word of the motto is photon. This word occurs in ancient Greek poetry and drama with reference to mortal in contrast to immortal gods. In our motto, it refers to all humans, men and women, so we translate it as the word humanity. Thus, in saying the Phi Kappa Phi motto, philosophia, krateto, photon, you are calling on yourself and others to let your lives be ruled by the love of learning.
As initiates, you receive a certificate of membership as well as each of you also should be receiving a subscription to the Society's publication, the Phi Kappa Phi Forum magazine, along with access to a variety of benefits and services designed to assist you throughout your academic and professional life. And as a society member, you will be eligible to compete for numerous scholarships and awards valued at $1 million each year. Let me remind you that once initiated into the society, each of you will always be a member of Phi Kappa Phi. To be classified as an active member, however, and to continue to receive its many benefits, you will need to pay national dues annually. You are urged to maintain active membership, not only as a means of personal fulfillment, but also as a way of helping to sustain the prestige and to support the activities of your honor society. We also sincerely hope that you will support your local chapter of Phi Kappa Phi at Murray State University. I now encourage the inductees, even though this is going to be virtually, but still to read aloud with me the Society's affirmation of membership. In response to the honor bestowed on me by my election to Phi Kappa Phi, I shall continue to uphold the motto of Phi Kappa Phi, let the love of learning rule humanity. Thank you. By virtue of your superior scholarship, of what you have achieved and who you are, a combination of qualities that led to your election by this chapter of the Society, it is now my privilege to declare you to be members in good standing of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. May you continue to merit this high honor, never complacent, ever seeking the realization of the Society's motto, let the love of learning rule humanity. Here are the chapter officers for the 2021-2022 academic year. And on behalf of us, we do congratulate you. If you are interested, however, in serving as a student vice president, please send me an email, and that address is mschemberger@murraystate.edu. That's mschemberger@murraystate.edu. And again, on behalf of the officers of the Murray State University chapter of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi, congratulations.